Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Comparative Anatomy and Physiology course. Our first session was a description of what this whole series is going to be about, and a few other facts and figures. I just want to remind everybody a couple things that we wanted to cover last time. And one is that our bodies, human body, is made of about 35 trillion cells. Some people say it's as many as 100 trillion cells. We don't know. Nobody's ever counted them. There's too many cells to count. But all of those 35 trillion cells can be divided into four groups of cells, four tissue types. And a tissue is a group of cells that are all working for the same general purpose. And the four tissue types are nerve tissue, muscle tissue, connective tissue, and epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue lines the external parts of our body and the internal parts of our body. All the surfaces of the body are called epithelium. The stroma, or the glue, the fibers that hold us together, that is the connective tissue. That's our bones, the tissue between organ systems, suspensory ligaments. It also even includes our blood, believe it or not. Third type of tissue is muscle, and muscle tissue is actually three different kinds of muscle tissue. One is smooth muscle, one is what we call skeletal muscle, and one is cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle is built just a little bit differently than skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle is in the business of, like our muscles, our biceps, our triceps, all the muscles that we use to go about the business of every day. Smooth muscle is muscle that we don't have thought control over, but it includes the muscle of the bowel, the muscle of your esophagus, and other organs like that. Okay, so that's epithelial, connective tissue, and muscle tissue. And then the fourth kind of tissue that we have in our bodies is nervous tissue. And nervous tissue is what it sounds like. It is all the sensory input to your body, and it is also all of the skeletal muscle instructions of how we go about moving our bodies. So, core to the nervous tissue of the body are things like hearing, vision, the sense of touch, sense of taste, and the sense of smell. Those are all part, but nevertheless, all the communication, most of the communication that takes place in our body is through these nerves that carry information from one part of the body to another. All of this groups of tissues, if we have a group of tissues, we have a group of tissues, any one of those four, combination of those four, and it's all working in the same direction, trying to accomplish something of the same purpose. We call that an organ. There are hundreds of different organs. You can look at organs in many different ways. There's no exact list of organs. Your kneecap is an organ, your eyeball is an organ, your ear is an organ, your thumbnail is an organ. It's a group of tissues, group of cells that are all working for the same purpose, for the same general function. And organs, a group of organs that go together to work for the same purpose and the same general function, is called an organ system. And in our bodies, different people classify it in different ways, but generally speaking, we have about 10 different organ systems in our bodies. Next time we will pick up on what the 10 different organ systems are in your body and what they do for your body. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again in our Comparative Anatomy and Physiology course. Thank you.